Take one.
Who the heck is Magnus Unsen, and why should you care? Watch the video, find out. Guys, welcome back to Brolic Whiskey. Simple reviews for the average Joe. This video was actually requested by Kyle Grimes. He's one of the tribesmen that I know. He requested Highland Park Dark Origins. As I pour this one out, I'll let you know a little bit about who the heck Magnus Unsen is. Well, back in his day, he was a butcher and a churchman, a church official by day, right? But by night, this guy was secretly distilling whiskey. So he was a legendary whiskey smuggler and distiller. He eventually founded Highland Park. This particular edition of Highland Park, the Dark Origins, is basically like an homage to Magnus Unsen. So,
damn, it smells good. Damn it, that smells good.
Unfortunately, Mike, this is a discontinued Highland Park.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
So no matter how much
hurts.
you like it, it's going to be really, really hard to find. But look right away, you can see it's got some color to it. It's a dark color.
I'm gonna hold it up in the sun.
Right? So now, the reason for the dark character that we're getting is
beautiful.
It's a 80% of this is first fill sherry cask finished whiskey. So you're getting that color from the sherry cask.
All right.
So about 20% of it is a refill sherry cask. Out of that 80%, 60% European oak with 20% American oak. Right on the nose, man. That smells good.
Amazing.
A little spicy, a little chocolatey.
A lot of smooth. That's smooth.
As with any
God damn, that's good.
Highland Park, you're going to get a little bit of peat. This is a lightly peated barley. Twice distilled in copper pot stills. Now, before I try this, you will see a lot of stuff with Highland Park. They have a Viking heritage. They actually have names like Valkyrie, and Magnus is another one that they have now. So this one's discontinued. They do have another bottle called Magnus. So Highland Park is from the Orkney Islands of Scotland, and the Orkney Islands were ruled by Vikings for centuries. So they have direct lineage to the Vikings.
All right, for clarification, discontinued in the U.S., period, globally.
No longer being produced.
Okay, so you can't even smuggle the smuggler's whiskey.
Mike,
I
what are you
get,
getting?
I get a lot of the peat.
A lot of peat, you're saying?
Well,
okay.
I'm new. You know, I'm still raw. You know, what do I do? I drink a couple shots a week with you. You guys can do these days, but that peat is dominating for me. So give it a second. I'm gonna do that trick I just learned at the whiskey
Proof.
the thing. Well, he said drink it towards the back of your throat. Try to get it to the back of your tongue.
Okay, go for it.
So that's what I'm gonna try and do. It'll change it up. So let's see what we got.
All right, so while he's doing that, I'm definitely getting just a little hint of spice. On the nose, you're getting some chocolate. I'm a peat head, so for me the peat is very, very light, but it's an enjoyable. Like, sometimes you don't want to go for that Lafroig or that Ardbeg just because it's a little too much. Maybe you'll save it for the end of the day. This is a sipping whiskey. You can have multiple glasses of this, and it's not going to ruin your palate.
No. This is a good intro to
enjoyable.
peat. This is a good intro to peat.
Absolutely.
Put it towards the back of my tongue. I did get the spice. Didn't get as much peat. You drink it normally off the front of your tongue. You will get a ton of peat for myself, since I'm not accustomed to the peat aromas and flavors. And
okay.
yeah, it's very
What
enjoyable.
about on the nose? Let's just break it down.
Let's go with
Nose, palate. Give us your score. So then, while you're giving the score, I'll start pouring.
It smells so smooth. It's just enjoyable. It's aromatic. God, that's good. It just smells good. Damn it! It just smells good.
It's a damn good whiskey.
It is. This is phenomenal, and I'm gonna stay strong with the 8. Let's go 8. Let's actually take it up to like an 8.3. I think this is better. Yeah, this This
Mike,
is very good. This is very good.
we're in similar realms today. So I've been saving this bottle because, feel it, she's almost gone, buddy.
Oh,
We don't have a lot. I was saving this.
Yeah, we don't.
Just
we don't have much, do we, Dave?
I was sharing it to saving it to share with you because whiskey is best enjoyed when it's shared with friends.
You're my special friend.
Yes.
So I was sharing with you. I wanted to save this bottle for you.
Thank you for saving the beginner, Pete, for the beginner.
It's a great tasting whiskey.
That's wonderful.
I already had my set score really close to his. I'm giving it an 8.5. It is a delicious whiskey.
This is good.
Unfortunately, I am almost out of this discontinued whiskey. So we're getting close to a bottle down ceremony, which is yet to be decided what we're going to do for the bottle down, but we're getting close to there.
We
Now,
are taking suggestions for that too, by the way.
that is true. We always do these whiskey tastings neat first, and then with a couple of drops of water. So I've already hooked mine up. It's ready to go. See what it smells like on the nose.
Oh, mild.
It definitely miles things
Ooh.
down
Wow, I took it down.
quite a bit. I don't get any of that chocolatey note anymore.
No.
The spice went away. It still smells good. You're still getting peat, not smoke, but peat.
It smells really clean though.
A little grassy, a little greener.
That made it spicier for me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For me, it definitely mellowed it out a lot.
Well, it took a lot of the peat out for me, but made it spicier.
I'm not getting any of the flavors that I've really enjoyed while it was neat. It did not open up. Some whiskeys open up, others don't. I don't believe this one's opening up for me.
Don't recommend it. I think it's a disservice to the whiskey. I think you really take out a lot of the complexity, a lot of the enjoyment of it. I think it just tamed it too much.
I agree with you, Mike. So, I'm feeling you on the spice. It does seem to open up the peppery notes almost. It is almost like a black pepper spice for me. With
Okay,
how
yeah.
it opened up with the water. It's not as enjoyable as it was when we had it neat. I really do enjoy this one. I'm going to miss it when it's gone. But for me, while it's watered down, it drops it down a lot for me. I'm giving it a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I'm going to give it a little bit more love. I'm going to put it around a 4. I still think it's worth drinking. It's just not as enjoyable.
First way is neat. Second way is with a few drops of water. The final way is on ice. A lot of Scotch whiskeys do not work so well on ice, but we want to be those test dummies for you guys and let you know what we think. Often on bourbons, ice does open up quite a few flavor notes. Nose it, which obviously with a wide open mouth like this, it's harder to get the nose.
Wow.
Little citrusy for me.
Very, very little. Very little.
A little green apple, a little pear.
Yeah, it's fruity, but it's so light.
Told you guys just like a second ago that Scotch whiskey doesn't work on ice.
No.
You don't like it.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Taste subjective. I think it actually makes this so sweet that for someone who might not be big onto whiskey just yet, you might want to try it on ice because it's pretty sweet. This is citrusy sweet once you put it on ice.
It's okay, but I mean, we started out with such a wonderful whiskey, and going to it's difficult for me.
Oh yeah, I would absolutely
Yeah.
always drink this neat, but compared to when it was watered down, ice tastes better than watered down in my opinion. I don't know what you're going with, but
No.
I would give this a 5 on the rocks.
No.
Mike, what are you saying? Because you don't seem to agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at the 4. I think it just started out so fantastic, and altering it with the water and ice, I just can't agree with it. You don't need to add it. Take it straight from the bottle.
If you're lucky enough to find a
Yes.
Dark Origin
Look.
hidden on someone's dusty
Look.
shelves, grab it.
Yes.
This is a bottle that it is worth paying triple digits for. In my opinion, because it's discontinued, because it's this good, I don't know if I'll ever see this bottle again. Granted, it would depend on where my finances are at the time. If I'm good financially, I would pay $150 for this bottle if I had the money and if I could find it.
Yeah.
I believe I paid about 55, maybe $60
Wow.
when I bought it before it was discontinued. So at that price, I'd have multiple bottles on my shelf already if it was still available. Unfortunately, it's not. This is all I got. There's maybe 2 glasses in here. So Mike and I will be bottling this one down.
If you can find it, take a shot at buying it. If you can't, so be it. It won't change your life, but it's damned enjoyable.
If you've ever had Dark Origins, let us know down in the comments section. What do you think of it? If there's a certain Highland Park whiskey that you want us to review, let us know that too, because we want to be the people's channel. Let us know what you want us to review. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, let us know that you want to see videos, because for right now, we are quite possibly the best whiskey review channel in Mike's backyard.